More on how these tariffs could impact you. We're joined by our senior business and technology correspondent, Jo Ling Kent, here in studio. Jo Ling, good to see you.
Good to see you, too. Good morning,
everybody.
everybody.
All right. Good morning. So we've talked a lot on this show about how these tariffs will mean higher prices. You just heard Nancy's tag there. We will be absorbing these costs. The question I have is, what kinds of products are going to be hit the hardest? Well,
we're already seeing, if you think about what's coming from Canada, we import so much lumber from Canada. So we could see lumber prices go up, which could make housing more expensive. You think about that 50% import tax on Brazil, for example. Coffee could get more expensive. Clothing. We're already seeing furniture prices tick up, as well as computers and appliances as well.
How quickly will customers notice the difference in prices?
Okay, so it's all about the dates. So we know that the Canada new import taxes have already gone into effect. So that's happening now. That could hit companies and hit consumers very soon. But then for all of the other countries that Nancy was talking about here, we know that they have until August 7th to get their orders in. And if their stuff arrives before October 5th, then they can avoid these new higher levies.
Okay.
But we know these businesses, they tell us it takes a long time to get stuff into the U.S.
That's
Making
true.
that October deadline, that's a tight turnaround.
There's so many deadlines to keep track of, but how is this impacting the markets for people who invest 401ks?
Yes, we're taking a look right now. Dow futures are down about 1%, same with S&P 500. And looking at the global markets, we saw Japan and Europe pulling back very slightly. But what this really means, small businesses are really the driver of our economy. They're already struggling to make payroll, to get their orders in, to afford this stuff that you and I want to be buying. And I've talked to a couple of business owners overnight, and they say, this uncertainty has just heightened, and they're looking at the holiday season thinking, oh my gosh, what about what I'm going to be able to sell? Can I stay open?
So one of the things that I'm really curious about is how this fluctuation in tariff policy has affected consumer sentiment. We've already seen numbers in Las Vegas. People aren't going to Vegas in the way that they had in years past. That is a leading indicator of how people feel about the economy.
And the other side of that is Procter & Gamble, for example, the maker of Tide and Bounty, household products. They say these tariffs are going to force them to raise prices. That's coming from the CEO, one of the biggest companies. So if that's how Procter & Gamble is feeling, imagine what you might be paying at, your big box store when you think what you're paying on Amazon.
Yeah.
And those are staples, right? The laundry detergent and the paper towels.
I need those paper towels.
No, big time.
I got a lot of kids.
Big time. So many paper towels. Jo Ling Kent, thank you so much.